Hey there, friends. I'm having a bit of a play in my glue book. I have not cracked her open in quite some time, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my date stamp and a small, I really do love using these small distress inks because they take up a whole lot less room than a regular stamp pad. I know that's funny, but when I'm like working like this, big things like even a stamp pad really do disturb me on my desk. I kind of like to have a bit of clear desk to work in. So this is my World Book Encyclopedia G edition that I have been working on for quite some time. I really do love the way that it is progressing. It's progressing exactly the way I want it to. You can tell that I've date stamped things that I've worked on. I really do like the way that it's coming along, you guys. I think it's fun, right? It's an assemblage of papers and ephemera and just things that I just really do love. So let's find a space. I made some instant art. If you don't know what instant art is, I will put an iCard. I promise I'm going to put an iCard up here. I promise I will edit and put an iCard up here so you can see what instant art is all about. And I wanted to find a spot for that because this is a 5x8 piece, so it's bigger. You know, I can't use it in one of my flow journals, which are 4x6. And I'm not anticipating, I'm completely directed by the ephemera that I'm collecting. You know, the things that I'm collecting for journals, that directs the size of the journal that I'm doing right now. And right now I'm really digging the 4x6 concept and doing a whole lot with that. So I'm just flipping through here, really, you know, kind of seeing what I got done, seeing what might fit. I'm really pretty happy. I have done more than I thought I have done with this. This is a sweet little flip out right here. Thank you, Leanne, for teaching me how to do flip outs. I'm not quite the expert that I want to be yet. Leanne is. So, you know, I wish that I were better at it, but I'm not. I'm really happy with this page, you guys. This is the page that I did the cracked eggshell border on, and I'm really, really liking that. I also really love this. So just kind of looking through here to see if I find a spot for this little joyful piece. This always comes off. I'm sorry. I bet I was flipping through here and you guys were going, that's going to come off. And it did. Do have some sticky going on, but that's okay. It's all right. I love this piece. As a child in our deep south, I used to lie on the grass and look up at the clouds hanging in the blue Georgia sky. Isn't that sweet? That's such a sweet little memory. This is from Colleen Moore's Dollhouses. Colleen Moore was she was a star in the 1930s, and she just kind of, I guess, dropped out. Oh, okay, I really do like that. This is what I'm going to do. I need my glue stick. I think these blues go really nicely together. Colleen Moore was a film star, and she was an heiress as well. So I think she just decided to get out of the biz and be an heiress. And she built these, she had them built for her, exquisite doll houses, which were so super cool. Okay, I think this is kind of where I stopped. So let's start here. I've got just a few pieces that I do want to put in. This is my state inspection certificate from my Betsy, and you know, she blew up and it's made me sad, but Chris has really done an outstanding job working on our new car. I think I told you guys that he bought a G35. It was a 2003, and he bought a harvest car for it, you know, and he has used parts of the harvest because the G was she was not pretty. She needed some cosmetic work, but the engine was good. So he was like, well, you know, here's a harvest car for a reasonable amount. We'll just, you know, we'll just do that. I'm going to use the word move over. I wanted to see what Betsy's odometer reading was. 227,220 miles was my sweet little Betsy's odometer reading. So I'm going to figure out some way to work that in, because that's just super cool. I also have this envelope from 1958, which I really did like. And 1958 was the year I was born. So let's just, let's do this. No, I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep it clean. I don't think I'm going to, let me flip through here real quick and see if there's any background that I think I might want to use. And if I could find something that had a car on it, I might do something. But, Alright, let's just, oh, for goodness sakes, Tammy, get something on the page. Hey, look, I did this, and that, like, makes a perfect background. I'm thinking about it too hard. These are paper flowers, and I just had a few left over from 3D flower project that I did for M Shop. Okay, and you know, when you get your car inspected, it says move over. See lights, do what's right. So you're supposed to move over to the side of the road when you see a police car. When you see an incident, move over. For his birthday, I got Chris this t-shirt, and it was a Pepsi t-shirt. I'm going to put my odometer reading right here, just like that. The weird thing was, when I had Betsy inspected, I had to have work done to her. And then, you know, 2 months later, she blew up. So, oh well. Not sure what I want to do with this. And I think, you know, I don't have a whole lot, you guys, sticking in here, which is cool. I think what I want to do here is maybe just kind of put that right. But I need a hole punch, and I need a brad, because and that paper is super thin, so it's not going to support what I want to do to it with it. I love this. Hey, I'm going to put it right here. I'm just going to put it at the top, and then I'll do something with this page. Whoops! Gosh, y'all. So sorry. So sorry. Look at this. This is a Picasso. Isn't that neat? I'm just going to put a brad right here. And then, you know, as I've got other things coming in for Chris, and as they come in, you know, I might add the tags on here. I also want to use this. This is a package of ephemera that I have kept for, you know, probably, well, I'm not ashamed to say, because I've been looking for the right place for it, but my neighbor, when I was about 8 years old, taught me how to play guitar. I thought he was the most fascinating character in the whole wide world because he played guitar. And he also played, he sang beautifully. He played violin, you know, fiddle, because he was a bluegrass musician. So I wanted to use these packaging inserts from when he bought a piece of equipment for his guitar. He bought a pickup for his fiddle, and I just love the whole thing. So I am going to go ahead and put this in just like that. I love it. He was my best friend. It's funny, isn't it? I mean, literally, he was like my best friend. He was the person that I most wanted to hang out with when I was 8 because he was a musician. You know, he played music, and I thought it was super cool. One summer, he and I made muscadine wine. I mean, we went through the whole process. I could not have the muscadine wine, but it was really neat to, you know, to be able to make that. I've grabbed my, gosh, y'all. Whew, I haven't worked in this book in a long time. Today is the 21st. 9/21. So we can put a date stamp right here. And then I'll probably come back and do something else with this page. Maybe I'll journal on it about, you know, about our super unique relationship, because we really did have one. He was just the nicest man. I think for this, you guys, I'm just going to use the whole thing. And I'm going to have to use it lengthwise. And I'm going to leave the top open, and then that way if there's something, you know, that I want to slide in there, I certainly can. I love this because it was, of course, 1958, the year I was born. This is January the 20th, so my mom was just finding out, you know, that she was expecting me, so I thought that's super cool. And we'll put a date stamp on that. It's like that. And I think we might call it done today. I encourage you guys to me, having this glue book has it's just been fun. Also, it's been super fun because it is an encyclopedia, right? So this is the story of Antigone. And because I don't want to cover up my story elements or my descriptions, anxiety is right here. I think that's really interesting. In conjunction with these sorts of things. You know, cupping is supposed to relieve tension and anxiety. You know, laughter alleviates anxiety. But I highlighted the descriptions, the entries in the encyclopedia, you know, things that I like, things that I wanted to keep, things that I found interesting. I just highlighted. And I think that has been like one of the most fun things about working with a document like this, working with a book like this, is the actual pages are encyclopedia pages. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me today. I hope you had fun. I hope that you grabbed your glue book and worked right along with me. Have a good one, y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye.